Home alone. His summary. Dudley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Ok. Bastante ominioso. Okay, what's the case, Dudley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to grab back. So that purple swinging vortex thing over above the building has nothing to do with why we are here? Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. This is a library, maybe a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They are not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the major kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up, so. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, sharp even. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to bye-bye? Dudley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll grab your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. You know, the ghost. Ghost? What? Book. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I have read all of this. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. From a certain angle, it looks like Dudley has crazy hair. A silent shh. Flickering lights. These brownouts seems like they will make for frustrating reading conditions. Mayor, what were you saying about Ghost? The place is haunted, you know? The usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I will look into it. Do, or else I will call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dudley borrow? He had Rules 2, Brave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law. What it is and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to library reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. Was that your reading? Come on, Goyle. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I am at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her. The clocks went for 1 and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Como un humano normal. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. A old elevator? What is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Horror. The button for the fourth floor is missing. Technophobia. Technophobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the number of the fourth floor. But the fourth floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Good reception. Ah, yeah. Sci-fi and fantasy children. Okay, statue. Plant. What odd leaves that plant has? That's just that gray where Doris with eyes her stockings. Tumbling. Sci-fi. Vamos a empezar el children. Aquí está, Little Demon. What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they are all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I will try it. I hope I like it because I have read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Why your parents don't love you? Vaya libros. I have always loved greens and crams, not monographs though, thinking they are better than everyone because they are up in the air. And Bowery face financial worry. Little and Big Boo save the day. A, B, C. CC has 4, 5, 6. See, no bad. Bend. There's a cool rap coming from the bend. That can be good for this kid health. Viewmaster. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's time like this that I miss walking the beat. Dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. ¿Por qué no lo movemos? Más libros. Bad Baby sits a riot. Kindergarten Cage summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Vaya nombres. Floating Book. Teddy. Little Demon. Empezamos con... ¿Ya había hablado con Little Demon? Who are you talking to, kids? I'm not telling you anything. I have heard what's happened to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making orgy of her. Teddy. You look familiar. Have I addressed you before? Floating Book. Well, that's not right. Nitfreak, what magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Okay, robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to work for humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitability happens. Hallway. Sci-fi. Sword and shield. If we live in medieval times, we will be living the adventures of the Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dudley. Rocket. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Metal Sword. Fantasy Books. Vamos a ver qué tipo hay aquí. Tipos. Glum Tales of the Sandventurer. The Library of Books. Dragon Adjacent. The Wisher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Fantastic or Hobbit. Rode in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Okay. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. Ok, How to Woo a Wookiee. Títulos bastante extraños y un ajedrez por lo visto. What a great game, huh? Yeah, funny looking route pieces though. Oh, cierto, se está moviendo. Library car. How convenient. I'll have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Okay. Reading book, room hobby. Painting. Professor Theodore Library, mentor of the library. Not one word of that is true. Reading. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Roxanne. I'm here to study the strange goings on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you have found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Clock. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Shock war. Who doesn't need shock in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Grax's books. I hope there's nothing contraband in this file. I wish. You know what I mean. So, ghost hunting, detective? That's classy, cause there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here. So you noticed then? I am majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with a computer science, so I won't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Graxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Microfilm run. Aquí está, la luz está apagada. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Box of microfilm. It's a radiating energy. Like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possible. There's just too much here to take. In my pockets have their limits. Computer. Microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Enter password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Que seguramente lo tiene la bibliotecaria. Ok, nada nuevo. Vamos primero con la bibliotecaria. Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then, sorry I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my GC manuscripts? No chance. That is, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. Oh no. Goodbye. A lo mejor con la library card. No. Bueno, de momento vamos al hobby. DIY. Hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants make your nether sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective, the inspectioning, investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. How to do DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway Team, whoever they are. Que tengo entendido son los que programan el juego. ¿Y qué más? DIY, because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. Okay, mannequin. He looks like he's jumping. You'll jump too if somebody shove a pole up your behind. Paintings. Wait a minute, these are pronouns of children are. Look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original words, this guy. Yes. Okay, no. Pots and brushes. Why are these fake? Well, you can have kids painting over the books. Glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's not duct tape, but it could be useful. Ok. Creo que ya tengo todo lo que necesito. Al menos esta. Metals. Computer. No. Microphone. The film is too big. It's a square peg, brown hole situation. Espera. Voy a utilizar esto. Let's call them plan. No. ¿Qué hay por acá? Los chess. Sí, pero eso no me sirve entonces para esto. Niña, ¿necesitas algo? Library card? No. Glue? No. 10 sheets of foil. Clothing book. No. ¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí? Pregunta. Nada nuevo de parte de la bibliotecaria. Me falta algo por acá. ¿Quién? Otra vez. ¿Qué puede ser? ¿Library? No. ¿Algo? A ver, otra vez. Build to pick. Yep. Creo que voy a... No hay nada más, ¿verdad? No. Creo que necesito... Voy a ponerle pausa ahorita en lo que encuentro algo más. Ok, se me olvidaba la oficina. Ok. Looks like some of these codes have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Button. Bean. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked to 2 books overdue. Photocopier. A old photocopier. I can imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your blood for the records. Everyone's what? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Calendar. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ink this time. What is this? Look. Lamp. Even the lamp is flickering. These supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Scissors. Computer. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Ok, con las tijeras creo que ya puedo avanzar más. Y este botón... Yep, I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Aquí quiero un botón. No, no era aquí. Ring. Primero uso las tijeras. Well, I have destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Ora, sounds real master. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Tunleg's recent history. Spider mods of do it again. Do it again? Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak, instead of having burned down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh yeah, use Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computers stock us up, down, left, right, E. El código Konami, si no me equivoco. I should have read that aloud. I think I may have used something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual means to show the death that falls around us. Bueno, ese fui yo. I remember this case. What the? Ah, hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am that wish from Alistair Crowley. ¿Me suena ese nombre? I am that which can never be unseen. The use from your nightmares. The knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Hell is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me. Oh, knower of the unknown. What's going on here? I don't really know. Right. But I do know that the coward it's protecting a hiding room. One that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that wish is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself, and the other lies within it. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking about? Who? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Jit's secret room, but power within. Pretty cool, bro. Very cool. Ya están más fantasmas. W.B. Yeats. Brace here a moment of your time. Another one. Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then, with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen in your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same? I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hiding room. Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want... Not a word more, sir, not a word more. Hobby. Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like your tops with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like... one moment. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With a great cheer, I could. I need a new button. Mind? ¿Te sirve este botón? What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to be conducted to make circuit work. Supongo que pego esto. This should make the button conductive. I'd rather try something else first. Huh? Supongo que quiere que haga. Could this button replace the block? Let me see. Looks like it will do job. Gives a few minutes to pop in place. Okay. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Nothing to help. If we're fun doing some useful game. Ya se fue. Reception, ¿hay alguien aquí? No. Wait it, leave me alone. Ouch. Ugh, my plane. Okay. Saben que estoy interactuando con él. Sci-fi. Adams, I've read your detective book. Wonderfully over the top. Nada. Bratshit. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What is it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a greater dreadful bunch. Bruters, a lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DYD fanatics. Horrors, a lot of them. O sea, que es a los demás que se vayan. Ya, momento. Vamos a... Oh, look, Doris Muscan finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Window. Power book car. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I would rather not go back out in the storm. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage year whimper, Howie? Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the great icon you're, Eddie. You play uncommon cliches. You penny grateful lax through horror. The best spooky pulp. Your best work aren't even writing by you, charlatan, fraud, dead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I said I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Ah, you're an infuriating man. What's going on over here? I didn't take his last book. It was that childish, blind woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hate it so more people will borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My words are vastly superior. He's being such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror, with your aesthetic rubbish. Alright, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly quirk. You two, stop it, or I will put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. You started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Guilty and place it kills lemons for every meal. Murderer, the pine giver, the quirky killings, Southwest 6, the underwhelmer, the year for blood. Oops. Whatever. Vamos con la mujer para que desaparezcan los otros. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that bow fellow want to stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. Oh, I am meant to stop those two fighting? That's not my concern. You want this book, just stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than there's around here. Surely that will stop their bickering. ¿Qué estás leyendo? Can you see the gosh too, kiddo? Gosh? What nonsense. I see them. They are my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most gratefulness books ever writing. A ver, libros. Son diferentes, ¿verdad? Why your parents don't love you. Ah, es esta. Little ok. Un libro más terrorífico. Ah, la escritora de segura. Dígale la bibliotecaria. Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help sus. Dudley, can I use your card? You still can sign on it. I bet you wish you'll let me make a deal now, huh? Bueno, pues tengo una vieja. You need like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Eso se agrega con una fotocopiadora. I really don't want to put my face on here. But I really need a picture of my face. The thing I do for this job. No? I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art classes. This is going to be the least convincing fake idea I have seen in all my years as a cop. La miniatura se ve pésima. Ok, vamos a intentarlo. Oh, well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card, Paul. Paul. Vamos a detener la batalla entre esos dos. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not writing by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage year, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Alright? Alright. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stalker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chaps doesn't know. Well, they are gone. But now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other gosh loose ends. Había... Espérense, ¿algo más cuando desaparecieron estos? Ese libro se ve raro. Es lo único que digo. Quizás no. Next. Ya puedo... Ya se desaparece esta. I gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Lovecraft. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. Aquí ya la novela de Lovecraft. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster? No, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Meet your friend, Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want him into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Save search. Alright, maybe I can find some kind of a workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do... No. No. Work around. Braxa, you may... finalmente. You mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody will hack into to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please? Admin password 1234. Nunca utilicen eso. Now, Crowley should be able to browse to his heart content. I'll let him know. Okay, I have set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You will not want to stick around for this. You may not want to stick around for this. Alright, I'll leave you to your business, so. Shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes. The bit's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I will be used. Come again? Never mind, just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you should suggest. Now, what all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. What speeds, man? Hear that, Dudley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Ominous? Hell. Insist. The book Keats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. Huh? You're looking at the Lovecraft section, a bit too godless for my tastes. Lovecraft novel, you say? Here was nothing. That seems to fit with a curious clicking noise. Yeah. Right? We pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Keats and Crowley were talking about. The repeat doorway has a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in what, detective? Try to avoid getting kicked out this time. What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic Guide to Balls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Witch-Walls. These are all concurrent occult books. This is quite a nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? The Necronomicon Encyclopedian Cookbook. 101 Ways to Get Ritual Stains Out of Your Carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawings. Exposed wirings. Those loose wires seems to run to the roof. Creo que sí voy a tener que llegar al roof. Ritual book. A copy of Please cast it or not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirit page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! It seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Baseball cap. An strange thing to find here. No lo vas a tomar. Skull. Normal library for this book. The period table of secret magic's elements. Chile. So what are you doing here? Marry Chile. Like the moth to a flame, I am brought to the eldritch energies emit from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up to a spook factor. Roll space. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can rub something down to see where it lands. I hope this works. Now to find where that landed, hopefully without having caused any damage. Dígase un niño. I think I hate my job. Sci-fi. Hello. What's all this noise? I can hear myself breathe. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. To what? I was lonely. So I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them, cause now I have friends. See? Human norm. Troublemaker. Arrest him. Taking and entering. into your room of illegal books? Let's say both set of chairs cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dives tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We needed to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lighting conductor of the roof. Here, have the key. Dolly, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. You grew up a school on me. But you'll pay for this. I'll send goblins around to put you in your sleeps. I'll have a pixie steal your mail. I'll get brownies to split it on your lawn. Whoa, calm down, lady. This wasn't here before. No me digas. Skull. In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me. Except that you are already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. Horror. Here we go. I suppose I have already dug out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Wiring. More of that wiring from the secret room. And it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Storm. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Antenna. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. This is one heck of a light show. Skyline. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I have never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a grey once. Example to us all, Dudley. Junction box. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Okay. Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lighting rod so the power has somewhere to go. Okay. Nice. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we shall be able to close the book now. Vamos para acá, vamos para acá, saca. No time to chat, I need to close that book. Y se van todos los fantasmas. Bronxville, detective. Though I don't see why we need to take all those books. Dudley, they are contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sense counting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dudley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dudley. See you there, Ribbon. Y ese fue el segundo caso. Que ya de por sí casi llegué a la hora. No sé cómo voy a hacerle para el tercero, pero bueno. Hasta la próxima.